Hello, Terry here. We are on to day 2 of Christy's Beautiful Life, 30 Days of Sketches, round 14. And the sketch today is a 2-page sketch from Shawn Lahr, I believe it's pronounced. That's how I'm guessing. So on her sketch, we've got 3, 7, 8, 9 photos. I have 4 4x6 photos, but we're going to make that work. This is a kit from the Scrap Room, August 2023, flavors of the month, and it is Photoplay Travelogue. And so basically I've picked everything but the about 3 pieces of patterned or cardstock. We went through it on when I did couple videos with my page building technique, if you want to call it that. Let's see, is that all gonna fit a 2-pager? Somewhat. Okay, so here's the thing. On the sketch, it almost shows like we've got a background sheet and then another sheet. So basically it's looking like 2 full pages of 2 different patterns. I'm just going to use this cream. It's a My Colors cardstock in shale. And this stuff's really thick. It's nice smooth cardstock. Like if you wanted to stamp on it, it would be really nice. So how I'm going to do it is this paper will be kind of the main block that spreads kind of in the middle here. And then I figure if I'm strategic with this paper, I can use this for this strip around here, like just the way you cut it will, because at the bottom, you don't have to have it come all the way to the bottom. It looks like we've got one pattern stretching that way and one across there. So I'm going to use the blue for the outer bits. And then there's a piece here and a piece here sticking out from the cream. And I'm going to be able to use some of that. Across the bottom, there's this nice diagonal stripe. Perfect. Got a nice one here. I'm not going to use that side, I don't think. Then for the second strip that kind of runs across the bottom here, I'm going to use this one. Let's see what else. So then for these round, like this is a ring, I'm going to call that a ring. I'm going to cut some circles out of this yellow to bring that color into it. But as far as how we're going to lay out our photos, I'm thinking, so here we've got a 4x4 and a 6, just a 4x4 and then a horizontal 6x4. And these pictures are from 2 different days. So this is the first day and I'm thinking like this and like this. So to fill up this little space here, one of the die cuts is like a 4x2 3/4. I thought we could just use that in place of a photo. Now, should I mat them? I think I should because it's kind of almost blah against that. Maybe we'll use this. No, I don't really like that. Okay. I do like that. So, yeah, that looks really pretty with the, like, brings out the skin tones and then the roofs on the houses there. So, if I, okay, so we'll do this. And then here I was thinking, so this would go there. And then this Instead of a horizontal 4x6, we've got that. And then to fill up this area here, I thought let's do a shaker pocket. And we'll do, my plan was to pull, say, I'm thinking this ticket here, and just build like kind of almost an embellishment cluster with some stickers and maybe some of these flare. I don't know. There's lots of stickers on this sticker sheet though that we can layer up. Maybe the suitcases, maybe the plane, the camera. I want to use, because on the sketch we've got these kind of arrows. It's more of like a directional element. We've got this one, this one, this one. I've got some arrows here that we can use as well. And for the shaker, I found this pretty, it's a Shimmer's paint, and it really picks up this pretty terracotta color too. Like it's just perfect, and it is blue jeans and bourbon sequins. So we'll do that. My only thing is with this die cut is that it looks like the heart's meant to be punched out. So if you leave it in, to me it doesn't look finished. And if you pop it out, I don't want to just leave it like that. So I might pull one of these stickers to kind of go over it. I was kind of looking at this one with the sunglasses and the maps and the plane tickets. I thought that might be nice. Or this. I think what I'll do is once everything's kind of together, we'll see what kind of color we're missing and go from there. So we've got this here, this here. Now we're just kind of missing something up in this area. And I haven't addressed the title. So I think the yellow for the circle. And then there's this nice border strip here that we could utilize here. And then the title, I think I meant to pull an alpha. Gotta find something that'll work, but I thought maybe we'd get to this point and then see what color is needed. But I was gonna put it as like celebrating 60 or something like that. It was a trip that, so this is Dave's sister and her husband, and they went to Germany to visit his daughter and her husband. They're stationed over there right now. And they did a lot of traveling while they were there, and it was Marion's 60th birthday. So this day was the day before her birthday, and this day was her birthday. But I still have a few more die cuts kicking around here too. So we can do something with die cuts, maybe another tag. So I think I'll pick out the tags that, so this one for sure I'm thinking, and I don't know which one else. I guess if I've got yellow here and yellow here, maybe one more yellow one. We're going to already have those stripes. We're going to have that here and actually here. So a third one wouldn't be bad. So maybe, can I do these three and still have enough to map my photos with? I'll have to be careful about that. See, then this one's kind of wasted if I'm using these two. So I need two there. I might have to wish these were right up here, and then you'd have all of this. So I mean, I could just take off the, let's see, I want that whole one though, but I could just take off the top of that and then maybe go down this side and forget about the yellow one. Just use these two and then maybe that one for something. We'll see. See if I can figured out that I can use them all. But like there's all of these, and then there's all these fun stickers. And I can always make a tag out of, like, use a tag punch and or even just trace a tag. It's not hard to make a tag. Okay, so I am going to get stuff cut and kind of arranged, and we'll see how far we get, and then I'll come back and we'll have a look at it then. Be right back. Okay, guys, we're a full 24 hours later, and this is done. I never got back on showing any kind of process, but it might end up being that way this month if I'm going to try and do most of these sketches. I kind of I'm working at it just 5 and 10 minutes here and there, so not really conducive to recording it. And yes, my throat is froggy today. I woke up coughing in the middle of the night, and I don't know if I'm coming down with something. Anyway, so here we are. I am super happy with this. So here was the sketch from Shawn Lahr, and so I think this side stayed fairly close. This side took its own, just had a life of its own once I started putting the embellishments on, because I didn't have as many photos. But so again, I used the August 2023 Flavors of the Month kit from the Scrap Room, and it's, what is it? Photoplay Travelogue. And then I added in, so maybe just go with what was included in the kit. So a lot of the stickers, like I used, that's a lot of stickers for me, really. Oops. I guess it doesn't matter if I've got these back in the right spot. But I was able to use an awful lot. I filled up this kind of circular area with some stickers, and I used a lot of different heights of foam to just give things dimensions. So say, for example, this, it's stuck here but popped up there. These are popped up, that's popped up, but that's flat. This is popped up, this is popped up. So I used this in place of one of the photos, just that little kind of definition card. Let's see. I did add in a fair bit of flair, actually. I used 3 different sets. So I used, this one is a canvas one, and then I used 1, 2 of the cameras, and 1, 2, 3 of the arrows, and those are all Scrap and Happy Studio. I used a whole package, basically, of the shimmers, Blue Jeans and Bourbon. So I made this huge shaker pocket here. I wish I would have, look at, I don't know if you can see that. It's staticking inside there. I should have used what do you call it? You know, it keeps the static down. It's a little sack full, I don't know. Anyway, I should have used that because it's all sticking to the thing. But anyway, but then in order to pull that color around, I did a couple like just little blobs. So just scattered little bits of blobs around. And these have really tiny bits, so you can't actually place them with a picker necessarily. So I just kind of did like globby bits of glue and then dumped it on and just kind of kept dumping and knocking it off until it was a nice chunk. So I've got little bits here. And then I used, I was able to salvage a couple of tags out of that one sheet, and then use this terracotta color as matting for a few things. I use, so from the ephemera packet, or the portion of the ephemera packet, there was a couple of, this is like a Polaroid film camera frame. I use that for the shaker pocket, and then I just backed this with part of a tag just so I could write some journaling in there. Then as far as the title goes, I pulled, this is the Tourist Mode from Pink Fresh for up here. And this is a super old one. I wanted something kind of bright because it was like a kind of a celebrating 60. So this is Pink Paisley Chipboard Alphabets Expressions in Limeade. And this is from, oh gosh, 2000, I don't have my glasses on, 2008. I know it was like a long time ago. But so I put that there, and then I realized I didn't have any of these colors over here. So it was kind of like, it looked like this was really out of place. So fortunately on the Pink Fresh, because it was an alphabet from a travel line, they had these hashtags, not hashtags, geotags. So I was able to utilize 3 of them to kind of pull that blue around. And then from the Pink Paisley set, there was some fun little asterisks in different sizes. So I've got a little one here, I've got a little one here, and a big one here, and it just kind of keeps everything quite cohesive, I thought. And then like the sketch had these little doohickeys, like a lot of circular elements and kind of arrows. So that's why I've used so many of these arrow elements. And this is kind of in place of an arrow, like it's kind of directional. This one's going in, this one's going in. I don't really have anything over here, but I've got lots, like a nice cluster there. Oh, perfect. Anyway, I'm really happy with that. So I will have close-up photos here at the end. Thank you to Shawn for a great sketch, and be sure to check out everybody else's on the playlist. And we will see you hopefully tomorrow. Bye now.